Hello gang, and welcome to Beginners Fitness and Wellness Program tip number 1. So I thought it'd be really nice if we just had a quick chat on how we can improve things in our wellness, lifestyle and then overall life. So I am filming this program, starting to film it early January 2023. So there's lots of talk of New Year's resolutions, goals, new you, out with the old you, in with the new you, and all this stuff that you need to wipe out and change about yourself. And to be honest, the overwhelming theme is quite negative. It's like you're not enough and you have to improve and you have to get rid of all this stuff and start afresh. And I don't really think it's very healthy, to be honest. That's my opinion. I prefer to come at it from a more positive angle, maybe to think of the new year, a nice time to create some intentions moving forward and things that we can maybe add into our life rather than take away, so that we can benefit and we can thrive and feel even better in ourselves, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, in all aspects of our life. So I think, just changing the narrative a little bit and setting some intentions rather than resolutions, and to also think about taking it slowly and maybe 1 or 2 things at a time rather than everything all at once. Because if we think to ourselves, right, I want to change, I need to start working out, I need to take this out of my diet, add that in, I need to be doing this, I need to be getting so many hours of sleep, I need to be running, it's just a lot. It's a lot even just saying it. And it becomes overwhelming, and what happens? We just give up, and you can't really blame us because that's just too much. In modern day life, that is just way too much. So I like to think about it personally, and I talk about it with my clients, about taking things slowly, adjusting, adding things into your life rather than thinking of taking things away. So not coming from it from a place of deprivation, and taking it slowly. So say, for example, you want to improve yourself physically, and you think, I need to set some habits in, like you want to add water in, or maybe more protein or sleep, and add in some exercise. All at once it can be a lot. So just to maybe take 1 or 2 things that you think that you'll work on adding into your life for a couple of weeks. So maybe starting a walk every day, and then adding in, I'm going to try and work on my water. So walk and water go really well together. And just stick with those for a week or 2, even longer, till they feel like they're settled into your daily routine and they just become part of your daily routine and automatic, and you don't have to think about them anymore. And then it's time you can add something else in. So not everything at once, just taking 1 or 2 things, nice and slowly. And we will go through different things that we can add in through the month. I'm going to keep talking about them in these wellness tip sections. So adding in some improvements, but slowly, so that they settle in. And then there's another really good tip with habits, is habit stacking. So if you're already doing something in a day, let's say you get up every morning, you come downstairs, and the first thing you do is you feed your cats, or you feed your dog, or whatever, something like that. That maybe you say to yourself that is when you're going to have a couple of glasses of your water, or you're going to set your water bottle out for the day, and then that it's made easy for you. You've attached it to a previous habit that you already do, habit stacking, and it's more likely going to cement into your day. So they're my 2 tips for setting some habits. Take it slowly, not all at once, and habit stacking. And then thinking about setting some goals with regards to maybe fitness. I want to try and work out a couple of times a week, or I aim to go for a walk every day, is to set realistic short-term goals and some long-term goals. So if you maybe are thinking, right, in 3 months I want to run the 5K. So I'm going to start off nice and slowly, and I'm going to start off walking every day and taking that forward over a few months so that I'm then running, and then by the time you get to 3 months later, you can run your 5K race. So we do our short-term goals, like weekly goals, fortnightly goals, looking for sort of forward to 3 months, 6 months, 1 year goals. So looking at goals, short-term and long-term, whatever that may be. Whether you want to run, whether you want to lose some weight, whether you want to overhaul your diet, whatever it is, set in short-term and long-term goals. You know, like I'm working on so many fitness goals, and I want to improve my handstands, and I'm hoping to improve my pull-ups. And so I'm thinking about 3 months, 6 months, next year even, that I want to be able to do something by then. And I set shorter goals that are going to then get me to my big goal. So I hope that was helpful, habits and goal setting. And we will be back for wellness tip number 2, and we'll see what we're going to chat about then. Have a good one, guys. Bye.